What is up? So I'm here on the test server. I am playing with Dairy. I am Justice for Dairy. He's rotating Pepsi. I know it's confusing, but we're on the test server. I wanted to make a test video because there's a big update coming to Pack 2. Um, Toys are going to start a turn. Toys also now stock, and this is all could change. I do think start a turn toys are here to stay, but the stocking toys could be different. You'll see what I mean. Flying Squirrel's gone. Instead, we got Purple Frog. Doberman is now way better, way different. Doberman was already good, just kind of strange. I guess they're just trying it out because they wanted to get Purple Frog on tier 4. Um, yeah, Doberman, you get the coconut as long as you have a tier 4 or higher on your board. So that's pretty interesting. This guy start a turn means you can play your toys instantly. Also means you can do things like buy sell chicken, which I believe is what this game's about. So yeah, we'll get into this one pretty quickly. So yeah, you'll see no toy. Where's your toy, you may ask? You'll see. Yeah, we were playing mirrors because we both wanted to try it out. Oh, you know how test server be, you gotta do all that stuff. So yeah, look at that. Look at that. That's kind of interesting. But what's really crazy is you can freeze these. I think I test it. No, I just buy it. Yeah, you just buy them like a pet. And no, I don't believe you can like freeze 3 level 1 toys and stack them together. I didn't try it, but my intuition told me you couldn't do that, so I didn't try. I don't think it makes sense. Yeah, get to survive. But the geckos is weird. I guess we'll probably be taking tennis ball a lot less. But see, yeah, I get stocked every turn. Obviously, I'm gonna skip this turn. Take my tier up. Yep, we got the balloon popping. Let's take the Doberman. Oh, and here's Mandrill. I do some interesting testing with Mandrill this game. Yeah, so I get the pill. So when I have these two separate toys, it should stock a separate balloon and a separate tennis ball. Derry also hits Doberman. You'll see in both our games, Derry and I just do the same build. We kind of just get the same tier ups and rock them. But yeah, this is wild. So we get our 1-1 on our Doberman. Now we get these balloons, so we can pill a mandrill, or buy a balloon, then pill mandrill. Pop our balloon, buy a new balloon, buy another mandrill. Hope to pop that one. Actually, we don't even need to pop it. There's an argument for tearing up now. Actually, no. It's better to wait because I have Doberman. So I need that tier 4, actually, once you have Doberman. And also, I'm going to let this toy pop anyways. That is so weird to... I'm still wrapping my head around toys being this different. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, Lobster. Yeah, let's talk about that. I'm pretty sure this change will get undone because Lobster got hit way too hard. Friendbot give it 2-2 until next turn. And he got stat nerfed by 1-1. I really think if Lobster gives you temporary stats, he's truly never worth buying. Like he's not gonna make up for like Ellie Seal if you're going the temp stat route. I can't ever see buying Lobster at temp stats. I can see Lobster if Lobster was giving 2-1 or 1-1, I'd still buy it. Another nerf was Tar has mild chili now. I like the idea of this. I still think Tar needs a stat nerf. I really think you could put Tar at 1-4, 1-3. I'm probably still buying it the same. I think it should be HP heavy. That way you can kind of punish it a little more early. Because a lot of times in the mirror, I find the person with the smaller tar is in the better situation. That means their Panther gets to swing first, or you just get to break more equipment faster than them. But back to the game. Yeah, we skip the toys. We don't need it. But yeah, Purple Frog. I told you activates started turn abilities. I was considering pilling my Mandrill and then selling something so I could buy the owl and get the immediate mouse, but I decided not to do that in the end. Mainly because I don't want to lose my ferret stock. I think stocking the level 2 balloons is kind of nice. Oh, I don't think I even realized it when I was playing these games, but level 2 balloon gives 2 frontmost friends 1/1 now instead of giving 2/2. I do think that's more balanced, and I think that'll make people play pack 2 more correctly because you kind of need to go 2 units in this meta. It's kind of been that way for a bit. So having 2 buff targets is just better. Also, Puppy. God, there's so much to talk about. Puppy. Cash register. It makes you money. That's pretty good. It's also in tier 4, which I think that's fair because toilet paper is the best. It's like the best toy. I think it's the best tempo toy. Also, lasagnas, chicken legs. Yeah, it's this thing's given you. It's like pretty on par with flashlight scaling. I think Puppy and Garl switch, putting Garl down to 5. I think that's honestly a really good toy change, especially too because the Garl like a level 1 Garl is not that scary, but the level 2 Garl is. So having this at an earlier tier means you'll have more level 2 Garl games. I think that's all around a good thing. And so we get our pill mandrill. So yeah, we get. Wow, that's crazy. I didn't even notice that in the game. Said I don't want to sell my ferret. Lock Blackberry. It's pretty good. Now I can just take a 1-turn Garl, keep a toy up because I have the start a turn guy, Purple Frog. Bang, take toy gun for a round, which I think ends up. Why did I sell that Garl? Why did I sell that Garl? I don't know. Maybe I don't know. Sometimes it makes mistakes. And we lose this round. This was a bad round. Yeah, so you'll see lobster here. My eyes light up when I see it, but I'm skipping it. It's just even this I couldn't justify buying it this game. I think I do end up maybe buying one later because I hit some crazy stuff. Yeah. So yeah, this is for sure a high roll having this shop. But let's see. I don't know. I don't know if this is going to be a problem or not. Like this is an unreasonable high roll, so I can't really use it as a good example of is this okay or not. But yeah, I'm gonna buy this chicken and get an immediate 2 cans, just like that. And then we're tier up into another chicken. So yep, we just buy this one. Bang, chicken activation. Second chicken activation. Shop's getting larger. Just roll for another can. Yeah, here I don't even want to buy this one just because I can get an extra trigger if I wait a turn. Probably will have to end up selling the caterpillar. Yeah, Doberman getting coconuts early is crazy. But I'm not even trying to win these rounds. I'm just trying to shop scale to the moon. Probably need to get out of this caterpillar just so I can buy another chicken. And after this, I'm definitely going to need to try to win these rounds. But yeah, that's another 2 chickens. That's crazy. It's pretty good. Yeah, that makes a huge difference on our shop as well. Take 1 turn to level 2 the chicken. So I had to go goat. Just sell out of these. We're on 2 life. Take a mongoose. Mongoose. God, how have I not talked about mongoose? Mongoose finally, after so long of me complaining, it feels like a tier 6 toy. I'm really happy with the way they did it. The problem was Mongoose had so much just blatant, to me, like obvious counterplay. You just have to put any kind of buffer unit in the front. You counter coconut and peanut. And TV was just too slow. I still think TV is too slow, but now peanut gives peanut butter to the lowest attack friend, and coconut gives coconut to the highest attack friend. This means you have a lot more positioning options, and you got to kind of consider where your stats are going. I really really like this change. I think this is probably the best toy change out of all of them. Yep. So we buy our palm tree. I decide to actually buy lobster because it's 9/9, and I'm gonna keep chicken for an extra turn. I'm just buying units for tempo. I buy this thing. I only buy the Orchid Mantis because I needed something with higher attack than the Doberman. He's gonna get a coconut anyway, but toy order will go first, so it'll just waste a coconut on him. Had to make sure I bought something with more attack. This way, here too, I just get a can. Probably take Tar or Hoopo, something to hopefully help me pop his coconut. But yeah, with the prevalence of Doberman and coconuts, the Pack 2 mirror is just all about tar, lionfish, octos, snapping turtles. It's all about stripping the coconuts from the other team. Or just trading a coconut into a coconut. That's kind of a rough break point. Oh yeah, we lose this round. Not looking good. But we got way more chicken stats. Now we can get Ellie Seal in here. And now this is kind of like I was saying before. We've shop scaled enough that this Ellie Seal is just... he can finish the game out for us with temp stats. Also now, double Doberman is legit. It's very much a thing. I might just take this Mongoose so I can get my toy re-upped. You need to be having... if you're playing a board like this, not with a permanent toy, you got to be thinking ahead with toys like this. You're kind of going to give them, like, hey, I'm going to have one of these. But the difference now between coconut and peanut is so drastic, it's still a 50-50. I think it's a good change. Had a 50-50 on where coconut went here. Lose another coconut. Fortunate. But we get the tie. Take that. Yeah, probably going to switch to peanut now. I do think I have a problem here where I wanted the peanut to go on my LE seal, obviously, but I actually couldn't get their stats low enough. Do I find a way? Oh yeah, I ended up buying lionfish just because I wanted to take his coconut and melons out. But yeah, the peanut is going to go on my back LE seal here. I wanted it to go in this one, but at least I get the snappy turtle, who also serves a double purpose of stripping coconuts and melons. Dang, peanut in the back. Didn't really do anything. Here, yeah, we're just going to take egg, Ellie Seal, then level 2 our Ellie Seal. Could probably end on... we'll see what our tier up is. Oh, yeah, it's a 2020 Octo for sure. Yep, and Octo or Snapping Turtle are going to get the peanut. It's kind of interesting, 50-50. It does go on the better target, probably, in the Octo. Well, it doesn't matter. They would have died anyways. Lionfish trades, Doberman trades. We got him down to 1. Oh, you'll see Stingray. I really love all the new extra toy choices they've added. But Stingray has an attack reduction option now. So Flashlight's the 5-5. Some people are saying, like, why are you nerfing this? I don't know. Like, having constant flashlights is good. You're only losing an apple of stats. It's not a big deal. Stinky Sock's the same. But now we get camera. Remove attack from highest enemy. So this is going to be really good into, like, leopard boards and Sleipnir boards. Just those crazy high attack games. I think this is just a good change. I really like what they've done with it. Could have limited Octo, but I think I just want my Eliseo stats. Here is a awkward point for me where I can't really afford to get a toy on anymore. I didn't take one last round. But if I can't have a toy, I think about maybe if we tie, scamming out with Microbe. But right now, my board just kind of seems good enough. I have so many ways to remove protective equipment. And I have a decent amount of protective equipment of my own. Octo one-shotting is good. Yeah, this fight's not going to be close. Dang. Okay, we got one more for you. One more replay. This one is a little more interesting in the wrong kind of way. This one is... there's currently a bug on test with Toucan. Luckily, Derry and I both take Toucan on the same exact turn, so it doesn't really become an issue. But you'll see. We might just skip to that, because all around this is kind of the same. Let's go to turn 5 here. When did I get the Toucan? Oh, I got it on turn 4. So let's go to turn 4. Wait, this isn't turn 4. I kind of want to understand better how this bug works anyways. Because I don't think it happens on this turn, oddly enough. Let's see. Or maybe we just didn't notice it. We didn't notice it until turn 5. Oh, wait, we both hit it. Okay. So our toucans, what they should do is pass an egg back. For first attack, copy tier 5 or lower perk, or an egg if you have no perk. Alright, they both get eggs. All seems fine. No problems there. But I think what happens when you give your toucan a perk, that's when this bug occurs. Because, yeah, we bought our toucans, we didn't think anything of it. Now, this fight... Yeah, that toucan passed a coconut back instead of a blackberry. My toucan goes to pass the squash, passes a coconut. So Derry and I basically, we both have toucan. We got it on the same turn. We just agreed to play the game out now that we know toucan does this. So it leads to kind of a silly game. But yeah, we'll just speed through the rest of it. This is unfortunately something I hope will never be on the live servers. But that's the beauty of playing test. And I tell you what, gamers, I think everybody needs to be playing test more. I really do. I'm trying to play test more. Because the devs are super receptive to change. I'm telling you, they'll listen to you. They have a whole place you can post in their in the SAP Discord. I mean, some of you, let's be honest. Let's be honest, gamers. Some of you recommend some pretty bad changes. I see it all the time. That's why I don't really leave many comments over there. I usually just make a video or message somebody directly. But either way, the devs are fucking amazing for this game. It's unbelievable. And they will try your changes, but you got to play on the test. Otherwise, what's the point of recommending them changes? They can't just put every idea on live. But I implore you guys, play the test server. I'll put a link in the description. You got to try it. It's fun, and every now and then you just get to have a fun game where you experience a horribly game-breaking bug, but you can make some fun out of it, like me and Derry did. I was really curious too. Neither of us hit level 2 Toucan, and we were wondering would Toucan start to function again? And he starts doing what I was doing the other game. He's starting to use skewer to counter my coconuts. It's kind of crazy. We just are on the fly adapting to this new Toucan. Tabby Cat's still good. I think Tabby Cat might be the best here too. I'm a big believer in it. But just passing coconuts back, it sucks for me. Because my coconuts get stripped. All from the skewer. Moza is in a kind of weird spot here, but I do find a toy. I'm going to have to wait on it, unfortunately. But now, level 2 Mongoose, very real. It's a very real thing to go for. He finds Peanut, unfortunately. Maybe he already had Peanut. I knew he had Mongoose and Peanut. But for some reason, I thought he might take Coconut. I guess he's already passing Coconuts. Yep, so we have position like this, because Peanut's going to hit our lowest attack, guys. So it's going to be our front two fellers, or front this guy. We still get hit with the Peanut. Stonefish barely makes it. Lose by 1 HP. Feels bad. So now we have level 2 Peanut. Level 2 Toucan. Start playing around with positioning. I also noticed that last round, Toucan will still pass its perk if it has the same perk behind it. So I had to get Pie off my Stonefish so it actually pass him a Coconut. But now I should have double Peanut in the front and a Toucan that passes Coconuts in the back. He just straight up puts a coconut on his Toucan. But because Toucan can't pass a coconut, it breaks the bug, which makes him pass an egg. And then coconut meets coconut meets that. We trade. Not looking too good, but he did get out of his skewer, which means I'll probably just full on take coconut now. I can freeze it. I really like that option with toys. Yeah, now I'll just remove all his coconuts with skewer like he was doing to me, and I'll probably switch to this coconut. That or I might just freeze it and surprise factor him if this game goes on for another turn. I really like that you could sell out of the toy and just keep this one frozen. It's a really good insurance for selling out of your toys when they're low, but you're not sure if you can kill them just yet. Yep, so he gets double peanut, triple peanut, a passive skewer, coconut gone. Yeah, we get there. But yeah, gamers, I think new puppy pack looks very promising. I think it's gonna probably be stronger than it is now. The only things like the only problems I have with this recent update is lobster giving temp stats makes lobster absolutely unpurchasable. I'm telling you, it's such a way like the only time lobster's relevant at tier 4 giving temp stats is if they're somehow unlethal. And even then it's such a small body of its own. That or you shop scaled enough to where like the lobster's just some extra tempo. I don't know. I don't see lobster ever being good, giving temp stats. I could see lobster being giving 1-1 and being very still fine, being as good as it is now, just like to a lesser extent. I think making lobster give 1-1 or 2-1 or 1-2, however they want to do it, is a much better idea. Um, Tar, I think Tar got like a slap on the wrist for being the best tier 4. I think that probably could get some. It needs to have its base stats hit. I really think Tar shouldn't have high attack. It should have higher HP. It kind of punishes the unit more. And most importantly, gamers, go play on the test server. Link will be in the description. I'm telling you, it helps the game and it's fun. All right, if you liked the video, maybe subscribe. Have a good one, everybody.